Confederate Railroad's one of the cool band names of all time. Did you come up with it?
I did not. Actually, I signed the deal with Atlantic Records as a solo act and cut the first album as a solo act. When we were ready to release, there were so many new male vocalists coming out, and me and the band had been together for so long at that time anyway, that me and Rick Blackburn at Atlantic talked about it, and we decided, let's put this out as a band. And that's where that decision was made. And then a songwriter friend of mine came up with the name Confederate Railroad, and we went with that.
It's a great name.
It's stuck. It's worked well for us. You know, there's been some negatives, of course. Some people see it and totally different than what it's meant to be. And you can't change that, you know, just like you're not going to change me as far as being proud to be from the South. And to me, that's all that is. You know, there's all this kind of Southern stuff and Dixie this and Dixie that, but nobody had used the word Confederate. And we were a little bit rebellious, you know, those years with Coe and years with Johnny Paycheck, you know, how you're not going to be.
Yeah,
And,
you didn't have much of a chance not to be.
We did have our own way of doing things. We were a little hard-headed and stubborn sometimes, but Rick Blackburn told me after we'd been together about a year, he said, the day I signed you, he said, literally every label head in town called me and told me what an idiot I was. He said, man, he said, this guy was working with David Allen Coe and Johnny Paycheck. What are you trying to do? And he said, you're like the easiest guy I ever worked with in my life. And he's the one that had Coe and Paycheck at their heyday, you know. So it was funny.
What would you like the legacy of Confederate Railroad to be?
Well, you know, again, it gets back to that we've already gotten more than we deserved. You know, we've already been blessed more than we should have been. I guess just that, you know, you can do this and you can have some effect on people's lives. You don't have to become a jerk when you do it. And you can have a lot of fun. You can have a great life doing this. And that's the biggest thing. I still enjoy it. I still have fun. I still thank God every day that I'm allowed to do this.
I love that. Last question. If they made your life into a movie, what's the title?
Lucky to be alive, I guess. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's go with that title since that's a new album, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, thank
Danny,
you.
Shirley?